Measures. And windows in it and in the arches thereof round about, like those windows, the length 50 cubits, and the breadth 25 cubits. And 7 steps to go up to it, and the arches thereof before them, and it had palm trees, one on this side, and another on that side, upon the posts thereof. And a gate in the inner court toward the south, and he measured from gate to gate toward the south 100 cubits. And he brought me to the inner court by the south gate, and he measured the south gate according to these measures, and the little chambers thereof, and the posts thereof, and the arches thereof, according to these measures, and windows in it and in the arches thereof round about 50 cubits long, and 25 cubits broad. And the arches round about 25 cubits long, and 5 cubits broad. And the arches thereof toward the utter court, and palm trees upon the posts thereof, and the going up to it 8 steps. And he brought me into the inner court toward the east, and he measured the gate according to these measures. And the little chambers thereof, and the posts thereof, and the arches thereof, according to these measures, and windows therein and in the arches thereof round about 50 cubits long, and 25 cubits broad. And the arches thereof toward the outward court, and palm trees upon the posts thereof, on this side, and on that side, and the going up to it 8 steps. And he brought me to the north gate, and measured according to these measures, the little chambers thereof, the posts thereof, and the arches thereof, and the windows to it round about, the length 50 cubits, and the breadth 25 cubits. And the posts thereof toward the utter court, and palm trees upon the posts thereof, on this side, and on that side, and the going up to it 8 steps. And the chambers and the entries thereof by the posts of the gates, where they washed the burnt offering. And in the porch of the gate 2 tables on this side, and 2 tables on that side, to slay thereon the burnt offering and the sin offering and the trespass offering. And at the side without, as one goeth up to the entry of the north gate, 2 tables, and on the other side, which at the porch of the gate, 2 tables. 4 tables on this side, and 4 tables on that side, by the side of the gate, 8 tables, whereupon they slew. And the 4 tables of hewn stone for the burnt offering, of a cubit and an half long, and a cubit and an half broad, and 1 cubit high, whereupon also they laid the instruments wherewith they slew the burnt offering and the sacrifice. And within hooks, an hand broad, fastened round about, and upon the tables the flesh of the offering. And without the inner gate the chambers of the singers in the inner court, which at the side of the north gate, and their prospect toward the south, one at the side of the east gate the prospect toward the north. And he said unto me, This chamber, whose prospect toward the south, for the priests, the keepers of the charge of the house. And the chamber whose prospect toward the north for the priests, the keepers of the charge of the altar, these the sons of Zadok among the sons of Levi, which come near to the Lord to minister unto him. So he measured the court, 100 cubits long, and 100 cubits broad, foursquare, and the altar before the house. And he brought me to the porch of the house, and measured post of the porch, 5 cubits on this side, and 5 cubits on that side, and the breadth of the gate 3 cubits on this side, and 3 cubits on that side. The length of the porch 20 cubits, and the breadth 11 cubits, and by the steps whereby they went up to it, and pillars by the posts, one on this side, and another on that side. This content was provided by angelotricarico.com. Subscribe to the channel for more stories.